Hello and welcome back to the Expresso basement where we keep all the best toys. And this morning we have a particularly awesome toy. It's the brand new Audi TT and it's fantastic. It came out 16 years ago, this car. I can barely believe that. But now here it is, the third generation, and it is the best ever. And I think that's because they've taken a lot of styling cues from the upcoming Audi R8, particularly these pulsing indicators. Those are the best indicators I've ever seen. They're so cool. Anyway, underneath the bonnet is something we're actually a bit more familiar with, the Golf GTI engine. 2-liter, 4-cylinder turbo with 169 kilowatts. But those are very hard-working kilowatts. This car will go from 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds and onto a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. If you buy the front-wheel drive version, though, 0 to 100 in 6 seconds. So I would say go for the Quattro, although you don't get the same fuel economy. But as impressive as the performance is and the looks, the inside, the interior, the bits that we interact with on a day-to-day basis are fantastic. This might be the best interior I've actually ever come across in a modern car. And climbing into the interior of the Audi TT is like stepping into the future. This is the best human-machine interface I've ever come across in the 10 years that I've been doing this job. And it makes me think that one day we'll get on with the robots just fine. And that's what they've done is they've changed the entire instrument binnacle over here. So it's not analog anymore, it's completely digital. It's actually the same hardware that you get in the Lamborghini Huracan, which we've had in the studio. But they've taken the software, sent it to Germany and made it about 300 times better. So you can flick through your radio, your car stats over here, there's your telephone over there, and there's your sat-nav. And then just hitting this view button makes everything bigger. And then you can see the whole of Cape Town pretty much. It really is superb, and Audi have to be commended on this. Down here is not boring either. There's your handbrake. That's a touch-sensitive jog wheel, so you can enter satellite navigation destinations, that sort of thing. Here's how you start the car, which is pretty exciting. And then over here is a secret compartment with 2 USB ports and an aux jack, and so you can hide your devices in there. And they've put a light in there so that you can see what you're looking at night. It's all very, very clever. Now, it is strictly a 2-seater. I mean, Audi have tried to put seats in the back, but you're not going to get anything in there except your shopping. And there is a fair boot. It's not amazing. You get maybe 2 suitcases in there, but the seat backs do fold flat, so you'll get a bit of extra space. But quite importantly, Audi have given a biscuit wheel. Now, a lot of manufacturers these days just give run flats, which I'm not a big fan of. And I think in our country, with the distances that we cover, a spare wheel is very important. So you lose a little bit of boot space, but you do have that added security. Now, I suppose you're wanting to know what this all costs. Well, the range starts at 558,000 Rand, and the top of the range Quattro, which I've been driving, is 642,000 Rand. Now, those prices compare favorably with its key rivals, the Mercedes SLK and the BMW Z4. But remember, both of those cars are convertible, and the Audi won't be coming to South Africa in a convertible. So if you want a hardtop coupe, this is a decent option. But other than that, you're just going to have to try and decide which German sports car really suits you best.